Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, we're on the way. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Simeone. Galan. Baina. Koke. Molina. Now it's Simeone. And it's Molina. And here's Baina. That has been knocked clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Galan. And here's Baina. Can he deliver? Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's crossed into the middle. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Kunde. Pedri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Rush. Great chance! Baina. Koke. Simeone. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Went defending, strong and determined. Baina. Galan. Really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. De Jong. Rashford. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Rashford. He's found a way through. Rashford's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jimenez tries to clear. De Jong. And it's Balde. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. De Jong. Koundé closing in on goal. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koke. Baina. Molina. Koke. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Alvarez. Rashford. De Jong. Araujo. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal succumbs to the pressure. Baina. Koke. Simeone. Played out to the right. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Molina. Now it's Simeone. That's good play. Galan. And he welcomes it in. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The normal. Jimenez. Koke. Koke head out towards the right wing. Crossed into the middle. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance. Here's Lewandowski. Bina. And it's De Jong. Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Great position here. He's heaved it away. Koke. Molina. Simeone. Molina. The normal. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. And it's Rashford. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the player and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bina. Proves too strong. Koke. And here's Bina. Javi Galan. Bina. That's tidy. And he'll shoot here! Tries to get it clear. That's very neat. And it's Koke. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Jong. Rashford is onto it in a flash. And here's Alvarez, out to the right. Simeone's cross. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Galan. And here's Baina. Baina looking to get on the end of this. De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Baina wins the duel this time. Simeone. Alvarez. Koke. Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Galan. Galan chooses to go cross-field. Simeone. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Yamal. Koundé. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Jong. And it's Balde. Caresses it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Christensen. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. He has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Hoisted clear. Simeone. And it's played forward. De Jong aimed forwards. And he's running through. Takes a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Koke. Baina. Lewandowski. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Lewandowski really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Simeone. Baina. Okay. Done delicately. Araujo gets good distance on it. Cross needs to be good. Cleared away. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. they've got a throw.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
The normal. Simeone. Galan. Okay. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal, foot in, Alvarez, Jimenez, Pedri. De Jong, made out to the left flank. And it's De Jong. And here's Rashford. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Rashford. And he thumps it clear. Vaina, gently done, and it's played forward. Molina, Simeone, Molina. It's really well manoeuvred.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Simeone calmly anticipates. Yamal. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. So it is still 0-0. Okay. Simeone. Molina. Okay. And here's Alvarez. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rashford. Christensen. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. Koundé. Jimenez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Galan. Molina. Okay. Head towards the other side. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Biner. Koke. Galan looking to run onto it. He is just caressing the ball. A chance to play it in. And he's dealt with that well. That's been won straight back. And it's Koke. Out to the left it goes. Javi Galan. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! There is the breakthrough!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Lewandowski. Rashford! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Rashford brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Molina. Molina, head over towards the opposite flank. Biner. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lewandowski. Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Koke. Simeone. Molina. That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Kubasi. Rashford. And the shot's on here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Biner. Koke looks to get on the end of this. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Now then, the ball's come loose. Balde. Rashford. Balde tries a cross. That has been knocked clear.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Balde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Kubasi. Yamal. De Jong. Spread out to the left. Rashford. Balde. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Rashford. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Yamal. And there's the shot! Blocks! That's really good defending. Jimenez gets it clear. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Beats it away. All Black trying to keep this in. Koundé. De Jong. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Proves too strong. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Molina. Molina tries making a foray down the right. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. That's a throw. Simeone. The normal. Galan. Baina. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Rashford. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal chasing after it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Baina. Oh, it's come loose. Rashford. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Simeone. Simeone. Rashford did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Bina. He's well positioned, shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Rashford. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Rashford. De Jong. De Jong looking for a runner. He can get that clear. Christensen. De Jong. Yamal tries a deft little ball. Valde. Jimenez with the clearance. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The normal. That's a throw. It's Rashford. Good, played through for the wide man. Oh, sweet feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Goes for a shot! With quick delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bina. Galan. Bina. Great work on the overlap. So who's he picking out? It's Koke! It's anyone's ball now.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Valde. He is just caressing the ball. There's an early warning shot across the bow. Jimenez. Koke. Galan. Bina. Molina. And it's Koke. Bina. Yamal. Koundé, Pedri, Kubasi, De Jong, Balde, moved on forwards, Yamal, it's Lewandowski!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Aim forwards, out to the right. Simeone, and it's Molina. Plenty waiting in the middle. Simeone's cross. We expected better, and so did he. Koke. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Koundé. Baina. Galan. And here's Baina. Proves too strong. Galan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Molina. Simeone. Koke. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Koke. Molina. Koke. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Jimenez wins the duel this time. Molina. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's come to nothing. Balde. Rashford. Christensen forwards and with intent. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rashford is hurtling down that left-hand side. Lewandowski. That's good defending, very good defending. Balde. And here's Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Molina. Simeone. And it's Molina. Koke. Galan. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. And the keeper has it. Baina. Koke. Javi Galan. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Alvarez. Goes for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Jong, spread out to the left. Balde. Christensen. Kubasi. Baina. Jimenez. Koke. Galan. Jimenez gently done. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Nice control. Koke. Played out to the right. Simeone. Koundé gets it away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And it's Koke. It's a loose ball. And one more try! And he has kept it out somehow.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for a decent ball in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Danger averted for now. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a ball kick. Koundé. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. Christensen. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lewandowski. Simeone. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Baina. Koke. Galan. And it's played forward. Javi Galan. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Yamal shifted upfield. And it's Baina. Galan. Koke. Tries a deft little ball. Javi Galan tries a cross. And it's played forward. Yamal. Kubasi. Yamal. Yamal, head over towards the opposite flank. De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Javi Galan. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Rashford. And it's Balde. Pedri done delicately. Jimenez clears it away. Molina. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, sweet feet. Chance to play it in. Javi Galan. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. That's Simeone. Koke. Out towards the flank. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Baina. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Christensen aimed forwards. De Jong. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Simeone. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rashford. That has found him in acres of space. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. And it's Galan. Baina. Galan. Koke. Over to the left. Baina. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Deftly away. Get a through in. Molina, and that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Brilliantly cut out. Molina. Koke. And it's Baina. Baina, head out towards the right wing. In into the middle. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Rashford. Barcelona to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Alvarez. Baina. Galan. Baina. Galan. Oh, that's neat. Koke succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Yamal. Baina wins the duel this time. Simeone. That's good play. Simeone. There are a few waiting for it. Can he deliver? And the finish! He's got away with one there. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo looks to the other side. Rashford. Balde. Has a quick glance. Galan. Baina. Clearly not happy with that. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski.
And chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Rashford. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Played into the middle.
Barcelona clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Rashford clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Yamal. Koundé. Point blank header! Balde puts across him. Baina. Koke. Alvarez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. That's very neat. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Molina. Now it's Alvarez. Koke knocks it out wide. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal. it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski spread out to the left. Rashford. Pedri played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aim forwards. Koundé. De Jong chooses to go cross-field. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Galan. It's Baina. Koke. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal. Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Balde. Rashford on a charge down the left. And they win it back again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Here's Lewandowski. Yamal. The referee's awarded a free kick. Rashford! That was travelling. Koundé cuts out the pass. Pedri gently done. Ambitious ball here. Galan gets it clear. Baina, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Jimenez. Koke. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baina. Galan. Baina. Koke. Played out wide. Koke. Spread out to the left. Rashford. Koke. Molina. Koke. Alvarez knocks it out wide. And here's Baina. That is good strength. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Baina. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Galan have it back and can go again. Out to the left it goes. Baina. Oh, it's played into the area. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. That's tidy. And it's Koke. Chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Baina. Koke. Galan. Koke. Simeone. Koke. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedri. Koke. Galan. And here's Alvarez. De Jong. Koundé. Araujo forwards and with intent. Baina. And it's Galan. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the right. And here's Lewandowski. Galan. Pedri. Baina. Molina. Molina. That's a little off target. Balde. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Rashford. Alvarez. And it's Galan. Baina. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Balde. Koundé. Yamal. Koke. The normal. Molina. Simeone. Koke. Christensen. Rashford. Christensen. Rashford. Rashford tries looking up for options on the left. Rashford crosses. Simeone. And it's Molina. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rashford. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's there to clear it. Pedri with the short one. Pedri crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koundé puts his foot on the gas. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. De Jong. Back into the middle. Thinks one through. Now it's Rashford. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Koke. And here's Alvarez. Played out to the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the pass is intercepted. Galan. Baina. De Jong. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Koke. Molina. That is lovely. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Lenormand does really well to win the ball there. Baina. Galan. Jimenez aim forwards. Lewandowski. Yamal. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Koke. Should changes him with that pass. Yamal. De Jong. And the shot's on, it's Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Molina. Simeone. Pedri wins the duel this time. Rashford. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. And it's Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rashford. Showing good feet. Alvarez. Baina. Koke. Galan. And it goes cross-field. Koke. Galan. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Molina gets in to thwart him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Baina. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Christensen. Yamal. Christensen. De Jong. Yamal. Now he's off and running. And it's Galan. A chance to play it in. Galan. Now here's the delivery. Araujo. Yamal. "15 minutes till half-time. Does really well to win the ball there. Simeone. Jimenez. Baina. Galan. Koke. Molina. Oh, that's a nice ball. Simeone finds himself offside. Rashford. Christensen. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Rashford has it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Black breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Simeone. That'll be a throw-in. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Attempts a clearance. It's Rashford. De Jong. Jimenez with the clearance. Rashford. And here's Pedri. Lewandowski. Baina. Baina. Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong. Rashford, gently done. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nice touch. And it's Pedri. Simeone. The normal. Baina. Galan. Koke. Out towards the flank. Molina. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rashford. Balde. That's a good run down the left. And it's Rashford. Balde looking to get on the end of this. Header comes in! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
And that's been won straight back. Simeone. Simeone. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Balde. And here's Rashford. De Jong. And here's Yamal. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yamal. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's De Jong. He's in a good position here. And that was very necessary. Molina. Koke. Moved on forwards. Rashford. And here's Lewandowski. Rashford. Rashford. That's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Bina. Great ball. Alvarez! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Played into the middle. Araujo gets it away. Looking for a decent ball in. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. And that's been repelled. Jimenez. Christensen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played towards the other side. Javi Galan. Viner. It's run loose here. Could be danger here. And he's got his range wrong there. Rashford. Christensen. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's Rashford. That's tiny. Barcelona in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. De Jong. That is lovely. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Molina. Simeone looking to run onto it. Simeone. Okay. Oh, great chance, surely! Lewandowski, he's gone backward here. Bina. Alvarez. Bina. Okay. De Jong. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. And it's De Jong. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. Alvarez. And Simeone. Molina. Koke. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Yamal shifted upfield. Weiner. Galan. Looks to the other side. Molina. Coquet. Molina. Coquet. Weiner. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Great chance! Araujo. Balde. Rashford. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. It's Biner. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. Molina. And he's there to clear it. Simeone. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Rashford. De Jong. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! The normal. Simeone. That's the throw. And it's De Jong. Yamal spread out to the left. Jimenez can get it clear. Decent chance! Koundé. And here's Yamal. Biner defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Coquet. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Biner. Alvarez. Biner. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And here's Biner. And here's Biner.
Alex Biner really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Balde. Oh, sweet feet. Rashford made out to the left flank. Pedri. De Jong. That has been cut short. Barcelona have a free kick. It's Balde. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And the shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Only partially clear. De Jong. Koundé. Koke. De Jong. Great run on the overlap here. Caresses it through. Black gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Molina. And it's Molina. Koke. Viner. Koke. Oh, he's in! Turns and goes back. Rashford gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski. Pedri. Araujo. Pedri. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Koke. Searching ball out wide. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Koke. Normal. Molina. Simeone. Molina picks it up now. In he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
De Jong. Balde. Rashford. And here's Rashford. Can he get onto this? The normal. Simeone. Jimenez, gently done. Now it's Baina, and it's Galan. Baina in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it. What a throw in. That's nice. Galan played into space. Calmly anticipates. De Jong. Rashford. Balde. Balde goes on a charge down the left. Balde. Black claims it without any fuss. And that's a throw. And here's Biner. Biner has been caught there, it's a foul. He's having a go. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared. De Jong. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now, what's he got in mind? Valde. Valde charging forward down that flank.
Drew comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Rashford. Lovely feet. De Jong. Now this could be a chance. Valde, backward it goes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lenormand attempts a clearance. De Jong. And here's Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. Rashford. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Molina. Jimenez. Moved on forwards. Galan.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Yamal. Lewandowski. Rashford. Balde. Balde going full tilt down the left. Simeone. Lenormand. Molina. Biner. Galan. Simeone. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's neat. Biner knocks it out wide. Good play on the left-hand side here. Galan, and that's aimed into the middle. Time to deliver. Now here's the delivery. And he's heaved it away. Balde. Rashford. Pedri. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. And here's Rashford, and it's played into the middle. Jimenez gets it away. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Balde tries a cross. Lenormand shifted upfield. Rashford. Played out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. Molina. Simeone. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Christensen. That's really well manoeuvred. Balde. De Jong. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Molina. Now that's well seen too. Molina is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that is out of play. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Simeone. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Koke. Koke. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bina. Lovely bit of skill. Alvarez. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Javi Galan. Bina. Bina forwards and with intent. De Jong. Rashford. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. That's very neat. Koundé. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Nice control. Defending was strong and firm. And he's there to get it away. And it's played forward. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Balde. Yamal. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Koke. Alvarez. Simeone. Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. Simeone. Koke. Bina knocks it out wide. That's good play. Oh, this is a great position. De Jong. Pedri. Christensen. Balde. De Jong. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. That's a cute ball. Played through for the wide man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Lamine Yamal, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Molina chooses to go cross-field. Galan. It's gone out for a throw-in. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong, aim forwards. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Alvarez. Bina. The normal. Molina. Galan. And it's Bina. Koke. It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Yamal. Balde. And here's Rashford. Balde. Balde. Chance for a shot! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Jimenez. Koke. Galan. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Christensen. Balde. It's Rashford. Rashford. That's going to go a long way. Balde. Bina. Alvarez. Galan. And here's Bina. Galan. Bina. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? And it's Galan. Koke. physical challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get handed as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And that's been won straight back. Koke. Lewandowski. De Jong. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Lenormand. Koke. Molina head over towards the opposite flank. Koke. Baina. Yamal battling down that right flank. Oh, that's neat. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Baina. Javi Galan. Baina. Out towards the flank. And here's Baina. Koke. Done very well to get to that.
Simeone is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. Al-Kubasi with the clearance. Rashford. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Okay, cross-field, changing the point of attack. Galan. And here's Baina.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Baina. That's good play. Baina's cross. And it's Balde. Rashford. Searching pass he's played there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lenormand shifted upfield. Ball is over the line. Alvarez, played out to the right, hit into the middle, a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's no getting past him, it's really well defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Simeone. Koke. Nice looking ball. Yamal. Rashford. Now he's got space here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Applies the finish! That was superb goalkeeping!
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Molina, and it goes cross-field. Alvarez. And it's Molina. Molina. And it's Simeone. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Yamal. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Molina chooses to go cross-field. Alvarez. Spread out to the left. Vina. And a chance! Tries to get it clear. And that would have been some goal.
Adi Galan certainly looked hungry and excited on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Ter Stegen claims comfortable. And it's Balde. And here's Rashford. Nice control. Pedri. De Jong opts to play it back. Galan. Vina. Koke. Galan. And here's Vina. And here's Koke. Vina. And here's Alvarez.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koundé. Yamal. Kubasi. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Rashford. Pedri. Koundé. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. He's on it. Can he get away? Cleared without complication. Simeone. Koundé. Vina wins the duel this time. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Molina. Yamal. Pedri. Just about up to the hour now. Rashford. Cross it goes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Koke, that's a delicate pass. Big chance, corner. Baina plays it short. Javi Galan puts them all in. Kunde clears it away. Out for a throw. Showing good feet. And it's De Jong. This has gone, that's foul. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Okay. Line up. And here's Alvarez. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. Kunde. De Jong. Aim forwards. Balde. And it's Rashford. Does really well to win the ball there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Simeone, played over towards the opposite flank. Baina looking to get on the end of this. Rashford. Pedri. Koke. Molina. Cross to the back post. Araujo getting this one clear. Rashford. Barcelona keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Balde tries a cross. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Baina. It's Baina. Koke. Galan. And it's played forward. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri forwards and with intent. De Jong. Balde is on a run down the left wing. And that has been cleared. Balde receives it in a wide position. De Jong. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koke. Bina. Played towards the other side. Balde. Rashford. Koundé. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Throw it. Koke. Alvarez. Galan. It's Bina. Bina takes a look up. Lovely feet. Koke. Yamal. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Balde. Kubasi. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. And here's Yamal. Played into space out wide. Now that is clearly overhit. Simeone. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Kubasi. Over to the left. And it's Rashford. Balde. There will be a throw-in. Pedri. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Thinks about the shot. It's run loose here. Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Balde puts a cross in. Lenore Christensen has given away a free kick. Balde. Rashford. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Molina wins the duel this time. Koke. Bina. Looks to the other side. Simeone. That's a throw. Pedri. And it's Balde. Rashford. Rashford. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Pedri. Over to the left. The ball goes in. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rashford certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Molina, and it goes cross-field. Pedri. Baina. Galan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kubasi. That's an imaginative pass. Molina gets rid without sophistication. Balde could try cutting inside. Oh, what a line! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off him.
Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Koundé. Molina. Alvarez. Molina. Okay, cross-field, changing the point of attack. Araujo. Yamal shifted upfield. Pedri. And he thumps it clear. Christensen have it back and can go again. Balde. Balde. Rashford.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Koke played out to the left flank. Molina. Simeone. Molina. Oh, that's nice. Koke. Very nicely done. Koke. In with the challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Rashford. And it's Balde. Balde. Strong running down that left flank. Here it is, crossed in. And He's there to clear it. Plenty waiting in the middle. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Bina. Now it's Alvarez. Galan. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. And here's Bina. Bina. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo. Yamal. Christensen. Rashford. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Araujo. Yamal. Cleared without complication. That is lovely. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Simeone. Koke. Alvarez. Takes a shot. It's bounced back off the post. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
De Jong.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bina chooses to go cross-field. Picks it up out wide. It's a throw-in. Simeone turns and goes back. And it's Koke. Gets it away. Yamal. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Araujo aim forwards. Koke. Koke. Molina. Galan. And here's Bina. Javi Galan. It is a corner. It's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. Simeone, crossed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Christensen, gently done. Yamal, De Jong, that's really well manoeuvred. Lewandowski spread out to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Lewandowski, and there's his chance to lead the counter. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. It's Bayer. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Balde. De Jong. And it's played forward. Galan. Molina. That's Simeone. It's a good foot in there. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. De Jong gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And they've got a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Christensen. And it's Rashford. Pedri. Yamal chips it through. Balde. Bullish header! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. He's cut it out.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Can he latch on to this? Bainer's cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rashford. De Jong. Kubasi. How Kubasi gently done. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Molina. Oh, sweet feet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Rashford, delivered across. That's a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Rashford. succumbs to the pressure. Rashford was fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Al-Kubasi getting this one clear. Balde. Koundé. Yamal. Araujo shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Jong. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo moved on forwards. Yamal forwards and with intent. Rashford. And it's Balde. Proves too strong. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cleared away. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Receives it in a... It's Lewandowski! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Normal. Molina. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Clipped into space. Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Baina. Koke. Simeone. Tries to think it through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Rashford. That's a throw. Rashford. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Koundé.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lewandowski! And that's a real chance missed. played forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Koundé. De Jong. Yamal.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Galan. And it's Galan. Biner. Played into the box. And back out it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. This might... Alvarez! Balde gets good distance on it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri over towards the opposite flank. Balde. That's tidy. And here's Rashford.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Lewandowski. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Koundé. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Rashford. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's Rashford. Showing good feet. And here's Yamal. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Molina.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
It's Biner. Over to the left. Koke. Played with finesse. Played into space out wide.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rashford on two now and looking for three. Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Balde. Rashford. Balde. And it's lofted through here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
And a play for a throw. And it's Biner. Galan. Oh, that's nice. It's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Okay. Oh, it's played into the area. Biner, can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
And here's Alvarez. He's Alvarez! Nice interception, well timed. Pedri gently done. Yamal, aim forwards. The final 5 minutes. It is now or never. Time is against them. Alvarez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Lewandowski. Yamal. They are right into last chance territory. Koundé shifted upfield. He's having a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Galan. Moved on forwards. And it's Galan. Biner.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rashford. Araujo. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. Alvarez did not to step in there. That was more than necessary. Biner. Galan. Simeone is onto it in a flash. Balde clears it away. Koke. Simeone. Alvarez! It's Galan. Can he latch on to this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. Pedri. Balde. De Jong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Alvarez. It's really well cleared. Normal. Koke.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Jong. Javi Galan. Biner looking to run onto it. Biner aimed in towards the centre. Simeone. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Galan. Dina.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. Now this could be a chance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. And it's Molina. Simeone.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé. Yamal. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Rashford. De Jong. Christensen. Okay. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez. Alvarez!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Jong. Okay. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Out to the right. Rashford. Wins the duel this time. Dina. It is now or never. Time is against them. Koundé. De Jong. And it's played forward. Rashford. Now he's off and running. Okay. Alvarez. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. It's Molina. Oh, that's neat. The final seconds now. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And claimed it back swiftly. Dina spread out to the left. Coquet played out wide, played back in. That's going to go a long way. Referee's given a throw. It is now or never. Time is against them. And it's Koke. Lovely feet. Lewandowski. Yamal. Barcelona have to get it into the... It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jimenez getting this one clear, and it's Balde. Rashford. Koundé. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Jong. Pedri. Here's Lewandowski. Alvarez. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Galan. Weiner. Galan. Weiner. Out to the left it goes. Here's the chance to cross. And here's Weiner. Tries to get it clear. Galan played out to the left flank. Oh, smashing header! And with that, the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?